Hey, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mark. How's it getting on? Honestly, right before I pressed record, I said I wasn't going to say welcome back, and I still did. I had to hit myself. Anyway, right. Not important. What is important is you're here. I'm here. I hope you liked last episode. We got a lot done. It was a lot of fun. We're going to continue getting more done today. We're still going to be working on the pirate ship. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I'm not entirely sure how much more there is that needs to be done, but I think we can still make it better. I hope you agree. So one little extra idea that I was thinking of was trying to find a way to make the sails more 3D. You know, because I'm thinking, where are we? Oh, can you be quiet? I'm sorry if you think you got an email. That was me. I really need to remember to turn my phone off when I'm recording. My bad. So I'm thinking, obviously, here would be all sail as well. But does that look stupid? You see, if you could have like woolen half slabs. I'm going to get rid of that one. But say if you could have like woolen stair blocks or something like that, so we could have different kind of textures instead of just having the wool. I think it would look much better, but we can't, so you know, we won't. Does that look any better? Maybe yes, maybe no. I think for now I might keep it. What I might do is like we've done, so that could be like a big tear. I don't know. I think that looks kind of stupid, but also I came to think about it. There obviously would have sail on it. You wouldn't just see the mast and sail either side of it. That makes no sense. So I'm not really sure what the best course of action is, but that's what I'm going to do for now. I'm going to leave it there for the episode. We're going to run around. We'll be doing stuff here anyway. We'll see if we like it. If we don't, it can easily be removed. Just as I'm heading up to go to bed, honestly, how cool does that look? When you can actually see all the beacons and they all render in, that looks so cool. It's such a cool build and it just looks spectacular. I'm honestly so happy with how that turned out. But anyway, it's time for bed. Not that you can really tell from here, but I think the sails do look better when they're kind of extended out like that. You can't really see that much of a difference, but I do think it looks better from the slight difference you can look. There might be a better way to do that I'm just not thinking of, but I'm sure we'll think of it at some point. If you have any suggestions, if you have any suggestions on how we can actually make this look better, please let me know. Up close, I think it looks stupid. If we could have just half of this, I think that would be much better, but we can't, so we don't. So use your imagination. So I had a really cool idea. Or at least what I think is a really cool idea. Now, obviously down here, we have this. How cool would under there look if it was underwater? So what I would do is just dig this down one more, cover it all around it in sand, and then just have a layer of water there, and then have the glass on top of it. Maybe put some like kelp in there, maybe try and add a fish or something, make it look cool. And then would we have to do that with the windows? That could look really cool, but it might be harder to do. But I think that could work. So the more I think about it, I think definitely up there. But then, right. So, just as I was saying that, I've actually just come to the realization. So, down here, I think could easily be... I think I just heard the noise for an abandoned mineshaft. Ominous. Anyway, I think down here could easily just be, you know, like all sandy and we could have the water down here. I don't think that's an issue. If there is water, there would technically have to be water, I guess. But then again, the water could end just right at the top there. That would be pretty coincidental, but at the same time, there might not be too much harm in that. Know what I mean? I think that could be cool. So I'm stuck. So basically, I would add the water down there. We'd have like the kelp, maybe some fish. We'd have that glassed over, so it looks like, you know, he still has his window, but now we're actually underwater, which I think is a cool idea. I think that is a very cool idea, and I think having that on the actual windows would be really cool. So I'm gonna get this one down here properly customized, and we'll get that looking cool, and then we'll see if it just looks pointless and stupid. But if it looks great, then I think that we will expand into the windows. Does that sound good? So the main struggle that I'm currently having, and I didn't foresee it being an issue. Oh, there's one over there. Never mind. So I was about to say that I'm having a lot of trouble finding fish. Come here. How'd you capture fish? Got it. Right, never mind. I was having a lot of issue with that, but all it takes is just the magic of the camera being on. Right, class, we're good. Let's go see what I can make. Okay, so it looks pretty basic, but apart from, you know, apart from him freaking out, no idea why I said him. I've named the fish Lara. I don't know why I would have possibly said him. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't need to be one deeper just to make sure that they can swim around. Possibly, I think that could work. I'm gonna make this bigger for Lara and we'll be fine. Does that sound good? I'll be back. Okay, so I'll be the first to admit it still might not be big enough for Lara. She's still kind of living her best life. Let's just all pretend that she's happy. Okay, good, right? There were no fish harmed in the making of this episode, I promise. Not really sure what the pathfinding's doing, I'll be completely honest. However, I think having it slightly deeper like that does look a lot better. We can grow the kelp up a little bit. It gives that a little bit of depth. I think that's a good idea, and I think I definitely am going to put it in the walls. I like that idea. I don't think I'm going to put fish in the walls just because if it's acting like that in a 12 block gap, 3 by 2 by 2, yep, 12, class. I don't really see it behaving well in just a too big gap. So let's just see how it looks. If we need fish, we need fish. If we don't, we don't. Okay, good. See you in a bit. It unfortunately isn't a huge difference. You can tell that we're kind of underwater, but not entirely. It just, you know, the water just kind of doesn't really look like it's there. It's a lot better down here, obviously with a fish. I don't think a fish would fit in there. I don't think that's a good idea. I like the way that the vines are going. I hope that they don't completely take over the place. I think vines would grow in a damp environment like this, but I think that works. I think it's a good idea. In here, I'm thinking about maybe putting another bed there. We need to put stuff in the chests that like a pirate would have. Then we need to find a place to put the lectern, which I'm thinking could honestly, will it fit under there? If I removed that chest there and just put that, made it a double chest somewhere, and then just had the lectern there, that could also work. I don't know if it fits, but it might work. See, out here is fine. I really like the way that this looks, but just the sheer quantity, because like I said last time, it's a really big boat, so there would be way more than just 8 barrels, but then the more we put down here, the harder it is to actually get in, to get in there to do anything like that, you know what I mean? But I like the way that's going. That's a good start. Hi. Damn. I tried to fire off a firework to see if I could make it through. One day. Oh, of course. So I think I've grabbed everything that in my head will make this room look a lot cooler. So I've made it into a double bed, which it kind of takes up a lot more space, but I think that makes a bit more sense. We've got the book and the lectern, and we will write in the book in a little bit. What I did also manage to grab was this treasure map that I have, which I can't remember actually what's on it. Okay, that could still work fine. But what you're going to have to allow now is, again, now if you think about it, so if that was there, put that there, that obviously is going to be the wrong way, because when, you know, this is rotated 90 degrees, again, I'm aware it messes with your head, you know, the whole peripheral, not the peripherals, what am I trying to say here? No clue. In the edit, I'll put up right here, right, class, great, cool. That would be the wrong way, but I think you can probably look past it. What I would do, put that there, to have the compass, so he's using that, you know, to follow the map, right? Perfect. Here, but can I do that? And then do that? Okay, so we have a clock in the roof. Okay, that could work. What else did I grab? I need to find a place to, can that go? No. Can it not go there because of that? No, okay, it can't go there because of that. That's fine. What if we'll just put that there, okay? Oh, this is going poorly. There we go. Right. Now again, when you think about it, if you came in from those doors and you were looking at, you know, that's the way it would be. That's a nice window. That would be hanging there properly. But at the same time, it's the best I can do, so just kind of deal with it. Sound good? Now we're back onto being out here. And like I said last time, there was a suggestion where you had like gold coins. Now obviously gold coins aren't a thing in Minecraft, and you can't really just put down like singular items. But if we did just stuff like this, I think that could work. That one's floating. Okay, hold on. What if we get rid of that? We get rid of that. Get rid of you. All right, put you there. Put you there. That in there. That in there. Can I still get in? Yes. Can I still get out? If I was better at moving, I could get out. But you now look around and you've got like plunder. You know what I mean? Can you go there? Can. You are slightly not in the right place though. So that's a half slab. Did I know that? Probably. Is there any here that, well, actually you, yeah, and you can still see the port. Okay. Put in some art, emerald, bit of gold, not shears, bit of redstone, right? And then in, I was gonna say, I swear I've started putting stuff in other places. Okay, so I've pretty much put stuff in some of them. But you know what I mean? We're not ever going to really be down here actually checking in them, but if we wanted to actually, you know, fit the continuity, we could have stuff in all of them. But down here definitely looks like pirate treasure, right? In here, I can't believe I made it in. And in here does kind of look like a pirate's bedroom. Let me just check my list and see what I'm forgetting. Item frames, we're using bed, we're using treasure map, we're using compass, clock, gold bars, emeralds, lectern, and book. That's me using my ideas. I really wish little Lara down there would, you know, just do stuff. We could also have stuff in here. I don't really know what a pirate would have, but he'd probably have something. So let's give him some carrots. Does that look like it says hi? Would it look better like that? I'm trying to spell hi with carrots. Not a sentence I thought I'd be saying on my Wednesday morning, but here we are. Would the captain maybe have a bit of gold in his wall? I mean, maybe he wants to flex a little bit. And who am I to deny him that? I think that works pretty well, you know. Could a chest fit under there? We wouldn't access it. Do I have one on me? No. Can I make one? Yes. This is purely for the aesthetic. We wouldn't be using it, mainly because, you know, we couldn't use it. But does that fit? It does. And when the room flipped and tipped, it became inaccessible. Yeah, I think that works well. I think that actually is completely okay. Now, I don't know if in here is done. I'll be honest. I have no idea. Currently, I can't think of what else would go in here. Got the treasure map and the compass. Got the clock, some gold. We have the bed. This will be getting written. We've got the pirate flag. We have Lara down there. We've got it looking underwater. And then out here is looking like it's full of plunder. Let's just fill some of these up, just in case anyone ever goes looking. They stole stuff. That's not a painting. Let's put that there. What do you have art in? No, because that would be the roof. So that wouldn't make any sense. Let's just put, see again, because of the way that the room is orientated, that currently makes sense. But flip 90 degrees, it doesn't. However, no, for goodness sake, just don't think about the logistics of it. Just accept that it looks quite cool. Okay, great, thanks. I'll tell you what an idea I did have. I think next time, shut up! I can only apologize for the Goo Goo Dolls. That's my alarm going off. I need to go and run and take my washing out. I'll be back in a second. Just in case you ever wondered how unprepared I am for videos, that kind of proves it. Anyway, so next time, I'm thinking here, just because there is a lot of space here, and it still fits the surrounding area, and you'd see it from most places. I think I'm going to put one of the villager statues here that I designed in episode 1, and then implemented down at the ocean monument in episode, I want to say 3 or 4, but you know, your guess is as good as mine. Also, if you haven't seen those episodes, you should definitely go back and watch them because they're quite cool. Okay, great, glass. Self-promo out of the way. Either here, just because then we'd see it from the actual beach and the start of the temple, or like here. I guess there's still a lot of space here. I don't want to put stuff there. I don't want to put, I couldn't jump off that sand. I don't want to put stuff just sporadically around the place just to fill the place. Nope. Just to fill the space. Is that what I mean? I think that's what I mean. I want to actually put them there so they serve... Why can't I jump? I want to put them in places where they will serve a purpose. So having another very large statue in and around this area, I think it's a good idea. Wherever you are, you would see it. I'm more drawn to over here just because you'd see it from more places. It doesn't really serve a purpose other than looking cool, but that's not a bad thing. The amount of things that I build just because I think they look cool. I built a Dea de la Muerte skull out of flowers for literally no reason. So if it looks cool, I'm probably building it. Kind of want to possibly change the outside of the boat. Not like change the actual design of it, but maybe put a little bit more damage in it. Just, I don't know, it looks too perfect for a boat that's completely upside down. I need to look up ideas on how to make some kind of like figurehead or ramming thing on the front of the boat. My whole idea of pirate ships comes from playing the Assassin's Creed games, and they all have stuff that you can ram with, so I want mine to as well. This isn't the end of today's episode. I am going to go down and we're going to start writing the lore for the book, because that I think is a lot of fun. But just I'm saying next time, mainly for so I don't forget and you have a reason to come back next time. We're going to design the boat on the outside a little bit more. We're going to build a statue there, and, well, then just anything else that comes to mind, we'll build. Does that sound good? So being completely honest, I've probably put more effort into writing this book and making it sound as over the top and as extra and as cool as possible than probably I have in any other work I've ever done. And it's probably all for nothing. We'll probably read it once and then it'll just be down here to be never read again. But I'm really happy with what I've made. It's honestly extra enough, and I've written 7 pages and, well, 6 pages plus like the cover. It's probably the best thing I've ever done, or at least in my head it is, to the point where we're going to do a dramatic read of it. That's going to be the end of the episode, and it's going to be class. Does that sound good? So basically, get your popcorn, get a drink, sit back, relax, and listen to the dramatic read of the wreckage of the Maria Doria. Was the ship cursed, or was it purely bad luck? The crew set their sights on riches and glory, but all that met them was infamy and despair. They began their voyage after hearing tales of treasure and fame. A lost artifact, known only as the Seraph, was their aim. That accidentally rhymed. I genuinely did not mean it to. This very quickly became less dramatic than I was wanting. As the search continued and the map became more What words have I used here? As the search continued and the map became more enigmatic, their hope diminished. Just as all seemed lost, on the horizon, Captain Von Croy spotted a temple. Surely such a sight would bestow ancient wonders and vast wealth. As you can tell, I've been looking up cool words to use, and when I say that I went all out for this, I fully meant it. I've gone all out for this. Can't read the book because I keep interacting with objects. The crew became optimistic. They felt invincible. After months of searching, after they had almost abandoned all hope, things must surely be getting better, right? Sadly for our crew and the magnificent Maria Doria, this was not the case. As we explore the wreckage, it becomes clear that this was not their salvation, but the cause of their abrupt end. We may never know what happened to the crew aboard the Maria Doria, or if they found the mysterious Seraph. All that remains is the memory of this glorious vessel and the curse that doomed a crew whose only wrongdoing was their obsession with being rich. I've spent literally all afternoon on that, and I'm just a menace, to be completely honest with you. I'm an absolute menace. I was having so much fun with it. That's how I've spent my Wednesday afternoon. I've been creating fake lore for my fake pirate ship in Minecraft. How do we feel? Now this goes there. We flip that back around. That's fine. I opened that. It's all good. Close that again. Here we go. So I'll be honest with you, today's episode was a lot of fun to make. I think that we've got a lot done, or at least it just took me long enough and I just waffled on, because I've got a lot of footage to edit. Like, way more than I probably should have. But I've really enjoyed myself. I was kind of making it on the fly. I did have ideas in my head that I wanted to do, but I was just kind of properly, just off the cuff, just making it, and it's, I don't know, I was really enjoying myself. If you also enjoyed watching today, please feel free to leave a like. Look at me actually slaloming in between these cactuses. I'm getting the hang of it. Leave a like. They make me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. They help get the video noticed. It's a win-win. Well, thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. I'm putting out videos every 3 to 4 days. You don't get too much of me. You get probably just the right amount. And there might be more dramatic reading. You never know. I wouldn't rule it out. That was so much fun to make. Anyway, having said that, and with that being said, I hope you stay out of trouble. You don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I'll see yous laters.